Welcome back to Heat of the Drum. My name is Steve. Today we are doing some Drumsmoker maintenance. Now this smoker here I built probably 7, maybe 8 years ago now. I'm starting to lose track of time on this, but I know it's at least 7 years old. And it is showing a little bit of wear and tear, and we're going to take care of that today. So come along with me on this journey, and we'll take care of a few issues that I need to address. So the first thing I'm going to address with this smoker is you can see that the lid is red and it will show oily, greasy, black stuff. And things do get dirty. Doesn't bother me too much, but I just so happen that I have a brand new can of paint that I've had for several years. And so it's getting repainted red. But if you notice this one back here, when I did this one, I painted it black just on purpose so I wouldn't notice all the black marks on there. So we're going to address that. First thing we need to do is I got just some hot dishwater right here, little Dawn soap in there. I'm going to give this a quick wipe down and try to clean it up a little bit. Here we go. And I know it's not going to really come off that well, but we're going to try anyway. And I'm actually going to take this little damper off of here, but I want to get it wiped down a little bit first here, and then we'll work on getting it cleaned up the rest of the way. And I will get my plastic scraper out and give this a good scraping when we're done here. Did double nut that. So now I'm going to come in here with a little bit of sandpaper. I'm just going to experiment here. I just happen to have some 320 that we're going to try out first here. I'm just trying to get anything loose off. Not trying to take this down to bare metal at all. So we'll just kind of give this a little sanding. I'll sand that really good around these handle brackets because see a little bit of bubbling going on right there. I want to address that. Now, if I wanted to go all out, I could remove these and go from scratch, but I'm not too concerned with that. And I just got some acetone that I'm going to put on here. Trying to clean this thing up a little bit. I am going to tape this off. I don't want no paint going down in here. So I'm just going to put a little tape around there. I'm not going to fuss over it too much. I think that'll work. And what we're going to be using here is some VHT caliper paint. And you can see this thing is good for 900 degrees or 482 Celsius. So this is what I had around. This is what I'm going to use. This time I'm going to go ahead and hit these bolts. Before I just left them stainless, but that's fine. This time they're going to get hit. So what I have developed here is a couple little war wounds. We got one right here where the paint had bubbled off, and we got one right here. So I'm going to address those. So you can see this one right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to that soapy water, the Dawn dish soap, and just kind of clean this spot up a little bit. Try to get any oils off. Come over here. There's our second spot right there. So I'll do the same to him. Then I just got a wire brush here that I'm going to hit that spot with. And just knock off any flaky paint. Then we'll just come back in with some of this acetone again. And wipe those spots. I have another flaky little spot right there now that I just noticed. So we'll come in. One thing leads to another, huh? Tell you what though, a couple spots in, like I said, 7 to 8 years, that's not bad. I'll take it. Let that dry a minute. Now I'm going to come in here with this flame-proof VHT, and this is 1300 to 2000 Fahrenheit, 704 to 1093 Celsius, and this is black. This is what I previously used, and I got a little left, so I'm using it. And we're just going to kind of spot treat these two spots. And we'll let that dry. Hit her again. And it's been about 30 minutes. We're going to go ahead and hit this again. The top of these brackets. It's looking real good to me. Now you can see it's going to dry a slightly different color, but once I re-oil this, it'll blend right in and you won't even know. Gotten about 3 or 4 coats of paint on this. Looking really good. I'm going to go ahead and get the handle back on. They're talking rain, so I'm trying to get this done before I get sprinkled on. This is looking pretty good. So I'm just going to reach under. You won't be able to see this, but basically I'm just putting my flat washer, lock washer, and I'll be double nutting. All right, now I'm just going to get everything on there. And once this thoroughly dries overnight, I'll move this and double check for how much tension is on that bolt. And there you have it, my friends. You know, I was off on vacation this week. I had some extra time on my hands. So this has been something I've been wanting to do. And I thought, you know, let me create a little quick video showing you guys, you know, hey, my drum smokers are not perfect. They start to rust, and there's things you got to do to maintain them and keep them going as long as you can. One more thing I did too, I got one more coat to go on my chimney here, so I'll get one more coat on this, and then that'll be ready to go too. So till I see you again the next time on Heat of the Drum, have a good one.